Hey everybody, it's me, Mr. Santee. McNelis coming at you one more time, and now I'm sitting here with Pastor Todd Tolson. How are you, sir?
Good, thanks.
And I'm excited to kind of be here. This is a new thing for you. Well, it's not a new thing for you, it's a new location for you. Why don't you tell me what's going on with Riverview Community Church?
Sure, Riverview is about 2.5 years old, and when we started the church, some of us, having grown up in the church, we asked the question, what would a church look like for people that wouldn't go to the kind of churches we grew up in? We grew up in churches that sing out of hymnals and sat in pews, and what about the 21st century people that don't want to have anything to do with that? So our worship team is a bunch of rock and roll guys, and we sit in comfy seats, and the message doesn't go an hour long and it's not boring. And so we've been up at Cajon Park for 2.5 years, and when this building became available, we said this is perfect for us. And
now you said this building.
Yes.
This building has got a long and illustrious history.
Yes.
Where are we right now?
Well, we are in what used to be the Mulvaney's building, and it's been several
Wagon
different
Wheel,
things. Wagon Wheel, Lacy J.
Lacy,
To me, it'll always be Mulvaney's. I mean, when I went to Santana High School back in the late 1900s, I learned how to line dance here on Sunday nights. I had some of my first legal beers in this place. So this has been near and dear to my heart, and every time I tell someone where our church is now, everyone's got a story about the Mulvaney's building, and so we're excited to be here.
And you've done a lot of work, I gotta admit. I walked in here, I remember when you were looking at this place, thinking about pulling the trigger on it, and I walked in, I thought, boy, this guy is out of his mind.
Yeah,
there's no way.
Yeah.
And man, I got to say, you've done an incredible job thus far, and you're not done yet.
We're not even done yet.
Today is August 13th, and your grand opening is actually September
8th.
September 8th, You're going to do your grand opening, your big deal, the party for the community type of thing. And so you've got a number of things you're already telling me that you still want to put in place.
Well, the sign still says Wagon Wheel outside, and so that'll get changed in the next couple of weeks, and the stage back there is going to look very different. And then we're making some upgrades to our children's room. We want our kids area to be a fun place where kids can learn about God in a way that they understand, and so we're making some modifications and appreciate.
Yeah.
And so we're making some modifications that way as well. Technology is a big deal to us. Instead of, as I said, reading out of hymnals, we've got flat screens in the worship center part of the building, and so we're not quite done yet. We're almost there.
Another thing that you had mentioned that is a little different, actually very different, is that you're talking about opening up the church to others in the community for their uses.
Absolutely.
I can't tell you how often I get people that ask me, hey, I've got an event or a meeting or something of that nature. I need a place for about 100, 150 people, something like that. And where can I go? And always well, there's City Hall, there's Carlton Oaks Banquet Center, but there's really just not a whole lot of places. And the ones that are out there, especially for a lot of these nonprofits, are cost prohibitive.
Sure.
So you were mentioning you're thinking about working with those people, and
well, absolutely. I mean, the Santee Ravens, I got to coach there for 3 years, and they're near and dear to my heart. And man, we've got 5 or 6 car washes going on between now and the end of August. And so
that, by the way, is extremely generous, because do you know how much water costs these days?
Oh my gosh, yes I do.
Holy mackerel!
Yes, I do.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
So anyway, definitely making this place available to them. I mean, in the future, we really want to see opportunities like free financial counseling for families, job coaching for people that are unemployed, help for pregnant teens, or single moms. I mean, there's a lot of things that we want to do with this building that, our idea is we'll do a really good job on Sunday, and then, Monday through Saturday, open the place up to other groups that are trying to do good in the community.
Fantastic. And you're going to work with them on what the cost is? I mean...
Yeah, and it depends on what it is. I mean, we've got a group of line dancers that want to come hang out, and they can help pay for the AC, because Lord knows they're going to need it. But for some of these other things, Santee Santas, we've helped them out for the last couple of years would love to continue to help, and maybe we can help in a different way this time.
Absolutely.
And that's more of a partnership thing with Riverview and some of these other community groups.
That would be huge. I know Santee Santas is always looking for a place every year. The big thing is where can we store our stuff? And that's always a difficult find for them.
Sure.
So, yeah, maybe there's something that you can help out there. Anything else you want to bring to the community's attention about Riverview Community Church?
Yeah, I think that Riverview is a special church. Again, I grew up going to church, and then there was a time where I didn't, and I just kind of fell away from the whole church thing. And there was a special church that reached out to me when I was in my early 20s. And it really sort of breathed new life into me. And Riverview is the kind of church where you can come, and if you've got a lot of church experience, you'll fit right in. And if you've got no church experience, you'll fit right in. And so I'm excited about the direction that we're going. I'm excited about what God has for us for the next several years here.
Well, I'm excited about having another thriving, breathing, living church right here in Santee. It's fantastic. I look forward to your success. And if there's anything else that you want a message put out, just let me know. We'll be happy to do it.
Very cool.
If you guys have any questions to Todd, how can they reach you?
Just riverviewsandiego.org is our website. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff. But our website, riverviewsandiego.org.
Fantastic. Well, that's it for now. Until next time, I'm Rob McNelis. That's Todd Tolson, and that's what's going on in Santee.